reference to the table.
Right. You've got a square on there.
Near a square, Marshall.
How about a laser limit? It's got 2 coordinates and some coordinates.
I'm not sure how that will work. I'm sure.
Or even better, non-machinery level.
No, it's a decimeter, Marshall. The decimeter if the machine's level or no. What you want is to get the relationship between this and this.
At 90 degrees.
90 degrees that way and 90 degrees that way. And make
But
sure.
if that table's level, which it's level this way, but it's not level that way.
But then you want to be. You haven't got a reference surface on the head to attach it to.
What can you do something about that though? So what would you need, a straight record?
Need it. Well, you need a collet.
Muffle it.
That'll do. And
What about a milling cutter?
no, you know, indicator or something. But I wish I'd thought I could have taken mine over.
I've got indicators. There's my analog one, and there's my digital one.
Well, that will be installed easier to read for.
Okay. This one will give you a, well, if you blow on this thing it goes off.
Let's see.
So if we bring this limit to that up,
Aye.
it's just, oh, there it holds it.
You come up. Aye,
Aye, they do that because they put it like
because
that,
otherwise you
bang the knee on it.
cripple yourself when you're looking at the sheet.
Next time I buy one of these I want one with motors. So we're going to attempt, if the battery lasts, to, how far up you want to go?
Well,
Does this need to come out as well?
this just need. Get out till it's under the quill.
So what? We can set a 0 and everything, make it.
That'll do, I think. Let's bring it up as. Keep coming.
I'm trying.
A long way to go.
You know where I can get a stepper motor anyway?
I think you've a rare range of height in this thing, so.
It is very versatile, I must say that.
Most of the time it'll be the back though.
Right. Well, I've got that vise, 6-inch vise.
Aye.
I'll probably go on here because I've got the rotary cable with a wee chop, and it's very accurate that chop.
You're a set.
So you can indicate on here.
Off of that.
Aye. I really need to get another one of them. That one's getting older, but a second. That should do. Oh, I see what we need to do. You need a flat plate for here.
No.
You can do the next bit of driving. You know, the quill does come down a lot, you know.
No, let's just leave it for this. It's a deed we're worried about in the quill.
You're breaking with me. Oh, that's broken. I can tell that. I've run out of pocket jam.
It's alright, it's alright.
I'm just going to sit down.
Alright.
How often do you check the tramming?
Only if you change anything. Once it's set and locked.
Oh, I mean if you put it at a different angle.
Aye, if you tilt it or node it or whatever.
I've actually seen A-bomb doing this, so I should know how to do it. Aye, so you're going to run the table back and forth.
Not at the moment, no.
If you turn the block round the other way so the lever's doing the block.
Is that it upsides down off it?
Well, no, I'm saying.
Yep, now I've loosed your nuts.
That sounds painful. I was thinking that's better if it was That'll be up rather.
Okay.
So the switch is doing away and they're banging into line. You know what I mean? To turn it would be even better. Carry on, just do what you were doing. I've run out of the pot.
Alright, just
I'm just going to sit on the sidelines for a minute. Put my jacket on. There's a bottle of water there if you need a drink.
size is it? 13? Is that 13 that's on there? Or the
On the what? Oh yeah, aye. Oh, that's a handmade thing.
Right. Let's see.
I'm good at making do. The diff lock in this thing came out and it shows you making this fancy tool with bends in it and all sorts to put it back in. And I came when I did that, I got a straight bit of pipe and I chopped the socket in the end of it and went back in and blew it.
There you go.
I think I'll plug that GoPro in so back on the floor shortly. You probably won't see this. Extension. Have you gone with the big one?
Well, like a magnet that is neck quite fit up to putting it vertical like that. So.
It does sometimes, but you have to be gentle with it.
Aye.
And 39 minutes left. See if I can find another adapter and I'll get a little better light. Find the adapter. I wouldn't think there's much reason to take it off being up and down the wood.
No, it'll be in and out up and doing it. So.
There we go.
Okay.
A little bit light. Now where do you need to be?
Well, we need to be in front of it. That side and this side, to be honest with you.
I'll just keep this. I'll put this in. A little bit higher. Well, a cable will be in your road, won't it?
No, I think so. No, I'm not going far.
Oh well, I'll leave it right there then. I'll put that in there.
There you go. I should show you that side anyway.
Right, all yours, Jim.
Right. But you're trying. But you're doing. Aye.
Let's chop it in there.
That face just now. For this.
I'll leave it. £10 a box. I have to buy one nowadays.
Aye, I kind of feeling. Right, what you're trying to do, okay, you've got your indicator on there. Now I've shoved it up against the bottom of the quill so it doesn't move. We've got a reference point. When I'm moving on near this, it's sitting on the table there and we'll zero it, okay?
You'll have 1 0 on that.
So then we lift the plunger, take it round to the other side of the
And see the difference.
table, and we're 0.335 low on this side, so it needs to go that way.
Aye, but I told you it was past the mark now.
Aye, that's what I'm saying, but that's alright, because then you adjust it now
In reference to.
in reference to the table, never mind the marks on there, you can,
Aye.
that's usually the indicator can be
So
shifted,
we need a 20mm socket.
which is, where was it?
So I'll need to loosen the head.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was a reason I invited him. I think I've seen the A-bomb do all this.
Ah, you can actually,
Once you're actually in front of one, you're scratching your head thinking, can you do that again?
see the most tedious bloody jobs there is.
Right, now we need to go that way.
That way.
Who's that then? That did move a fair bit.
Aye. So that's zeroed there, okay?
Right.
Take it round. Wee bit far, I think. Let's stick it.
What do you mean?
Just sticking it up a bit. Aye, the table up a bit so it was missing. Aye, that's it, zeroed again. Oh shit.
And the reason, you've jammed it up against that deliberately so it can't move.
Aye, so, well, I've got a reference here. For our day at home, as you call it, one little, I can't remember what you call them.
The ones with the bendy levers on them.
Aye. Now it's just 4.5 thou too far.
Well, what I'll do
Try
is
tight, just
I'll tighten the nuts and see
Tight.
what it does.
aye. That's what I say. Good thinking.
And I'll move it with the nuts. Okay, right. How's that?
That's 1/2 thou there.
Is that good enough?
Well, put that up this side. Yeah. You're 40 thou low this side, so it needs to come
Up.
back a
What's-
bit. Aye, back this way a wee bit.
Right. Oh, I'm going to leave that nuts semi-tight because it's walloping about for now.
Can you see the indicator there?
What am I looking for? 0.
No, 20.
It's too tight, I like it. Just crack him out of it. $15.
Right, I'd tighten them up a bit and see what they...
That's going to 15. Yeah. Oh, no, I've got one still tight.
No, tighten the other ends and see how you are.
I know what that was for all.
Aye.
Up a creek.
Getting bored.
No, I'm not bored. Right,
What have we got now?
we have got one.
Well, it's
13 actually.
and we're 40 low at this side.
So we moved it twice as far as we needed to. Is that correct?
Aye, that's 13 there, so let's... Hang on.
That thing's really sensitive.
Right, now try it again. It's 26 low at this side.
So when you brought a voice on here, you'll hit a tram device.
Yes. Well, no, you should be... You
No.
tram the vise that way.
Aye.
Your heights will be fine. The vise will be machined well enough that you don't have to worry about... In fact, you set it up with parallels or whatever. Okay, you're not using the vise as an up and down
No,
level. It's just this way.
they're quite expensive, that parallels. I was looking at them.
Right, you get a 0 there. And 25.5 there.
You want 12,
Minus 25.5, so
12ish.
back. Well,
Well, if you leave it there, I reckon, and you keep an eye on that, and I'll move it. keep one of these tightish. Right. If I'm going the right way.
Wrong way.
It's actually quite tight, but I'm wanting that, or I'll just take it off. There's a bit of slack in it. We're moving now.
Aye, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right, stop there.
Tighten.
Snug one of them up anyway. Right. Seventh out.
A bit better now.
Seventh out, a little high. I would, given the age of the machine, I think you're going to be dealing with it. That's probably alright.
Well, I might be decking with it, so. Well, what we'll do, if you leave that what it is, I know how to mess about with it now. I could spend some time
Aye.
doing it. But if we do the other axis,
Rightio. Now. It's either them.
it does that.
Oh, I've got either nod.
It takes off.
It's scary when it fires the bits on you.
I could put the power off, couldn't I? Really.
Eh?
Everything's flashing and I will be getting it fired up shortly. 7th out.
Seventh out high at this side.
So it doesn't really matter if this machine's level or not.
No, absolutely not.
And it's almost level, I know that.
Aye.
Well, I've just discovered 3 grease nipples. Actually 4. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4. That'll be for the lead screw.
That'll be for the ways for the.
It's had a few dings by the look of it.
Aye, no, this is not quite so easy.
You've got to get within the table.
Now, same thing, front and back. 0 it there. A mirror's a handy thing here.
Is that one big enough? Take a torch, I'm not. Yellow torch with it.
Oh,
You might be better picking it up with a wipe.
sorry.
Shift the bucket before you get it.
I think I've sark off here. Oh, I must sark off. Now, this is mere.
How do you remove this one? Oh, aye, it's loosening this 4 bolts at this side, isn't it? Are you doing it in 4 places?
No, just at the moment.
We're doing the Y-axis.
You sure to want to?
I think so. Front of the plugs you put in it is.
Excuse me, folks. God.
You can see he's enjoying himself.
Teeth.
Yes, with your little wee
Mm-hmm.
thing. I think the 0 on my hands are too big.
No, gift I. Was right. It's 23 thou high at the front,
So we want it to come down at the front.
so it needs to. I'm doing a bit
Top towards me.
no up, I think.
No, it's
Aye,
high at the front.
Up. It's high. It's high here, so that.
Oh, you want this to go down then?
Aye.
So you want that to go up then?
Yes. I think.
If we can figure out which bolts to do it with.
Well, aye, that's.
Oh, it's okay, I've got it. It's that one up there. Just show the folks. And I'll just take and plug it in for 2 seconds till we get here. So we're now moving on this angle here. So I think it's that 3 bolts there, plus this is the one that I just set in.
Yeah, right.
Because I had a power weight one day. So that's why it's up. I don't think it was even a concrete base at that time. Right, what's the name? Oh, I just moved the front.
That doesn't matter. I'll take it off just to move
I was trying to get this thing, that's it, it was in my road. Yeah, it was in my road. I'll leave a wee bit of tension on that one. If you go around the other side, Jim, and watch the thing to see which way I'm moving the dial. Is
That's coming down.
that the way I want to go?
No, I wanted to go out, I wanted to go up, so. Okay, just hold it there. Can you see if it's?
It's saying 7. 6.5, 7.
That's not bad.
It's better than the other one.
One there, 1.5 there, so
So,
I'll leave it like that just now.
I say, I mean, I can mess about with it.
Oh, well, once you get it
I'll
on.
get the vice on and that. And, well, in fact, I wouldn't mind putting the vice on and getting it true to that.
That's
Well, it
gonna,
wouldn't matter.
it's going to be tricky with this at the moment.
I need to get one of them ones with a little bendy
Irons
arm.
You can run along.
I didn't know. Right, I'll just lock it off and then we'll check it again. How's that?
Aye.
And we could call it a day then, I think.
It's almost set up. But most things just need to be that spot on.
No.
I just like it to be spot on because I'm a,
Oh, there's nothing wrong in doing.
yeah, get as close as you can and
Of course, you can set the in and out as well on this light. Right, that's that. See what it's saying.
back on and see what we've got.
They're actually not a bad little indicator, but they take a second or two to read. That's the thing.
Well, it depends what
You've got to be patient with them.
and in the right place. Ah, it's
5, 6,
5 or 6, aye. It's
so
not.
more or less the same as the other one.
Aye. Like you say, you can play about which ones you've got. But what I use is a Fiesta brake disc because they're machined really accurately. Brake discs because you can't hear them running out and wobbling in the car.
And they're cast. And do you put that in the vice
No, you just lay that on
on the table?
the table with the
No, do you not know to stand your indicators up? You should stand your indicators up. Hey, me, Bob.
just a key nothing.
He knows a lot.
Get just the disc sitting on there, and that means you can go either way
Oh, you can go around it.
without having to lift
Do
the.
you clamp it though?
No,
You just leave it on.
I would give your table a stone. If you an Eilstein,
May have.
just get a scuff out. It'll take any dings off. Because you see all these hacks and dents and the chances of some of them sticking up a wee bit. So you can go it with
I know it's
a cheap Eilstein. It'd be a fancy thing.
I've got a diamond bone.
A bit small, I think, for what we're looking at.
Very fine and fine.
See what it is.
You'll hear it.
Now you see.
Yeah, but There's a hollow there, is there?
No, there's a bit sticking up here.
There is one of the dad's other things sticking a bit up in the edges, I think.
Alright, well, let's do the same with that.
One thing I'd like to do before we finish is make it go.
Make it go, aye.
Stick the chuck in it and we'll just see it going round easier. You can get your hands dirty, you know.
No, it's alright. No wash.
We'll pass the wood and we'll clean this. So that's how you fit that. Now, this is some kind of adjustment for this clutch thing. This is what it does, this clutch, when it comes down, it releases it and it goes back up.
Okay.
But I'll have to watch that video again.
I think so, I wouldn't be far to start with that.
It's got something to do with this.
Aye, it should. I'll be
That's a quick release
a
mechanism.
trip of some kind that flicks it off.
Is that just a run button?
Aye.
And then you're up and down arrows over your speed.
In theory.
Go to 50. That should be 500. Well, there's a high and low gearing on it.
Aye, on the heat.
I think so. It's something to do with that knob. Say something there.
Stop machine has your feed worm.
Feed down the way.
Aye.
It's automatic feed.
I would leave it just now. If I were you, there's another lever around here, which I'm not
Well,
sure.
that's saying 39 now.
Imminent. Because I turned it down. What this thing does is takes a 240 volt, 50 hertz mains.
Now then, Professor James here is going to tell us what this does. If you have no idea.
It converts the 240 volt, 50 hertz mains, single phase mains voltage, to 240 volt, 3 phase.
But it's still 240 volt.
Still 240 volt.
No, 415.
That motor will be a dual voltage, it'll be 440, 240. And it'll be wired in.
So it'll be an expensive
Delta.
motor.
No. No, the same.
250 quidish nowadays.
Nah, not for that things. Nah. Not for a 3 phase motor. But this thing also changes, you can change the frequency of the mains voltage.
Yes.
For 50.
And
You
why
can-
would you need to do that?
To change the speed of the motor. Because the speed of a 3 phase motor is governed by the frequency of the mains.
So normal
And
50 hertz is
In
it
fact,
mains?
an AC motor is the speed is governed by the speed of the frequency of the mains.
And mains normally 50, is it?
So, it's 50 hertz. So we start this again.
So is what's showing there, is that the frequency?
That's the frequency of the mains. Aye.
So you're just coming up to normal frequency at 50.
Aye. Now, within the menus in this thing, the settings in this thing, you can use the market up to 100.
And that'll put a high speed.
That'll give you a much higher speed. I think you need much higher speed than that, to be honest.
It sounds a bit rattly.
I think it's your chuck.
And I hang around with my 200-year-old chuck. So the maximum one here will be 50 then, is it?
It's set at 50 at the moment. We're not going any higher than that at the moment.
So if you fire it up at 50 and we'll just see how fast roughly it's going. There's that rattle. Oh, you see this is going round now. That's got to do with this clutch release thing here. And there's another thing here that I've in there. Does something. All the people that know how to work in Bridgeport is going to be laughing at us.
You don't get much more technical than that. It does something.
See, that's probably running 1200 RPM maybe, something like that.
Could easily be. I could really.
Does it tell you the RPM though?
No,
Would need a
because
timing light for that.
well, I don't know. A rave counter. I should have taken the rave counter. But
Oh, yeah, you can come back again, you know,
No,
you're welcome anytime.
well, I can do that. Because then, if you're going to leave it on 50, well, it's a single speed belt. So whatever speed you get at 50 down to whatever is going to be the same every time.
Aye, because we don't have a step pulley on the motor, but we do have a step pulley on the head here.
Aye, but it's just on one.
but
it's-
it's kind of in the middle, I think.
It's just in the middle in there, so
So,
you could move the pulley up or down, but that starts to get complicated.
well, you don't really need to, because...
Oh, you've got the speed control.
So, if you're using a bigger cutter, you want to slow it down, do you? So, I mean, I've got... I'll just show you what's going with that down here. I'll show you what's going with it. Apart with some Morse taper drills, up to inch, I think it went. That's a fly cutter.
Aye, it's a fly cutter, this is R8.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to make. That's an R8 with a key, and that's a Morse 3.
Aye.
Nobody seems to make that,
No, but they want to
but I'm making one.
be far too loose.
See again?
Far too much flexibility in girdling, really. It'd be better sticking the fly cutter on eBay and buying
A Morse one.
a Morse taper for it.
Because they've also got this bad boy, which I like, but
Again.
it would fit in the lathe.
Ah, you could put it in the lathe chuck, aye. Same with the fly cutter if you would. Then you had to mount something in the
Yeah,
cross slide.
I could have it going that way.
Aye.
So I'll make one just because I want to and see what it does.
There we are.
It's probably dangerous.
You can have a stick out in the
Suit me. But anyway, they came. But I don't know how they were. Wait till I show you this.
He's probably looking for it.
Now, so this one came with it as well. But how the heck you get that central with two Allen keys in one side? And it gets better. You cut that out with an angle grinder.
That's another attempt at an R8, isn't it?
Attempt would be the right word.
Aye, but it's...
You can take that home with you if you want.
I got an R8 on, isn't it? No.
An R8's in there, BMW. Oh no, it's a Merc. Aye.
God knows.
I should be able to find something on the internet for instructions for that thing.
Aye,
It's fairly simple.
well, we can see if it's working, so that's the main thing. No problem
We'll
with
have to
that.
learn that.
Aye, I mean,
This is straightforward because it's on and pick your speed, your hertz. We're speaking about speed-based controller thing. Inverter.
aye, on the ends that I've got on my lathes, I've got a remote control for them, a remote start, stop and speed control.
Like a TV remote control thing.
No, it's just well, it's wired then.
Uh-huh.
Two switches, on off, and emergency stop and
Jim came back a later day and fitted this one onto it for me.
and that was a tensiometer that does this bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's in the menus. You set it up to do that. You've got to wire it into the box, into this things here. See these? Screw
Well, we won't be doing that.
they go in there, but it means you can mount a control box somewhere else that what you might want to do is wire in an emergency stop.
Yes.
You can mount it here or something. You can just hit if something goes wrong.
Aye, because that switch is a bit away. But that would actually be not that difficult because I can just run the cable through it. Like the incoming cable through it, and it'll cut the power to everything.
Yes, you could use a no volt switch on the mains end.
Switch.
I can.
Aye, a red stop button.
Aye. You know, it locks on, and then if the power goes off, the switch kicks off, so the thing doesn't start up again until you reset it. But aye, that would work okay.
That's a simpler way
That's
to do
probably
it.
simpler than trying to wire it into the.
Well,
The
I know a
inverter.
man. I know a man that could do that for me.
Yeah, knock a box for you. That would.
Or I can put it all together, but he'd wire it up for me. Jim another Jim was here and did that 16 amp box. But the good thing is, There's 3 16-amp supplies now. There's one for the lathe, this one for the Bridgeport, and there's one at the door which I use the welder. But they're all the same, so I can plug the welder into any of them.
Well, tighten up the wiring when you get round to it, and once you're happy everything's in the right place, then you can. Because it's trailing in the ground just now, and it'll just get stood on. And
oh, aye, that'll have to get sorted because it could end up underwater there.
exactly. So.
But they have to be able to move a little bit, haven't they? Because they move with the tables.
Aye, but they're already fixed then, I think. They're fixed today.
Aye, I'm saying, but you need a wee bit of flexibility for it to move back and
A wee
forth.
bit, not that much.
No,
Table's
I'll-
not getting out the door for a pee and come back again.
I hope not. I'll probably fix it to that post. That was what I was thinking.
Aye, just get
Just tie it up it or something.
Aye, exactly.
So,
So there you go.
so now all we need to do is figure out how to use it and what to use it for.
Mm.
I've actually got a job for it, like I
I
said.
think once you get a
So I know you're not supposed to put end mills in a chuck.
get yourself a
Call it set.
I call it set. 40. Get the 40 set for this thing.
And it'll be MT3. Empty.
Aye, and it'll need a drawbar as well.
To my link. Drawbar?
Aye, because you the
Oh, but there is a nut in the top there.
aye, well, there'll be something.
Aye, because if some of the... Do you get the MT3s out of this thing? The collet chuck at the top there is the MT3 one in an adapter to R8, and the one sitting facing upwards, that's an actual R8 collet chuck which will go straight in when you take the adapter out, but it got sent back because it had terrible run out on it.
Oh, look,
Aye,
there's
there's
a
a
3 down there. There's 3/8. UNF or UNC.
nut.
Most of them are.
Where's the bit to get the
Get the
chuck out?
There's your one of those. Back you go.
Did it appear? I thought it's a bit you'd put a wedge in.
Usually it is, aye. No. No, what you do is loosen the drawbar
At the
and
top,
tap it.
but it's not even in.
No.
So we should have technically tightened that.
No, you won't hear anything. That's a
And some of the morphs have got a thread on them.
you put a tong in the end. What you need is in with
A flat one.
a thread.
Aye.
A female thread in the end. The drawbar will be
So will the ones you're on about fit that thread? You know the collets?
I think it's probably just a cap there.
Well, it's a similar nut to the... No, I think there is a nut up there because I was looking up there. Thread.
Okay, well it'll be a drawbar then. I just want to reach it yet. But that when you could drill with it
Mm-hmm.
because you're forcing it in.
Yes.
But if you try doing anything like milling with it, it'll just come loose.
Shit. Ah, I see what you mean.
Aye, it'll just work itself loose.
Like I do over there.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
jumps all over the place.
Exactly, aye.
So we need a collet set.
That's what I would use. They're dead easy to use.
And then you can just...
They're not that expensive.
40, 50 quid.
Aye, and get the
So what I need is a set of parallels, a set of collets.
parallels.
They're expensive.
Have you any all bearings?
Kind of bearings.
Ball bearings?
No,
No? Would the Smitty any?
unlikely.
The garage? Changing wheel bearings?
Maybe.
Because the bearings are precisely machined across the way. You just cut them in half.
Hang on. Hang on. I've got a box of ball bearings.
No, they're ball bearings. That's the ring on the outside.
Oh, I see what you're at.
Yeah.
Aye. And what do you want after?
Well, they're parallel.
But they're round.
Depends, you can cut sections.
Arc minutes.
Just cut them in quarters and
We'll
then...
get the straight ones.
Ah,
Because they fit in the vise.
like I said, but I mean, kind of bulb here and there's a thing. If you could dig all these, you've got a tractor or something like that.
Yeah, well, I've got factors.
And they're fine then for mounting, because you'll want a
That's the one to measure is what size of.
no, I think
Shove that in. It's got to go up into a wee groove, this thing.
that is. I'm good enough to tell you.
I think it'll be 5/8.
Exactly that. 5/8. Mm-hmm. There you go.
So I need a set of 5/8, which are currently on sale at £46. See, this one even says 5/8. Look, look, it says 5/8.
There you go.
Quite a good one, that one. Right, I think we'll call it a day. Well, this is Jim, my brother-in-law. I'm married to one of his sisters. And if you're really lucky, someday we'll go up and see his shaper working. And that's all for